Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready. What are we exploring today?
Well, we're tackling a pretty big idea this time. It's all about passion, happiness, and how those two things might be connected.
Ooh, that's juicy. Passion and happiness, huh? Everyone's always chasing those two.
Yeah. Exactly. And we've got a pretty interesting quote to kick things off with. It's from Elon Musk, the guy behind Tesla and SpaceX.
Yeah, I know, Elon.
So he said, people should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. Bold statement, right?
It is, and probably something a lot of folks would agree with.
I definitely feel that pull.
hmm
But I also wonder if it's always that simple. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely a statement that makes you think. And, when you think about who Elon Musk is, this idea of relentless ambition, pushing boundaries, well, it kind of makes sense that he'd say something like that.
Right. He built his whole career on going after what fascinates him. But does that mean it's a universal recipe for happiness?
That's the big question, isn't it? I mean, not everyone's wired to be an entrepreneur. Some people find their happiness in quieter ways.
Exactly. And even the word passion can be a bit of a slippery slope. What does it even mean to be passionate about something? Is it like a lightning bolt moment or something you cultivate over time?
That's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint exactly what passion is. It could be that gut feeling, that thing that's always been there, since you were a kid, or it could be something you stumble upon, something you learn to love through practice and experience.
Right. Like I was never that kid who dreamed of being a podcaster, but here I am, totally loving it. And it took time to get here.
You and me both. I think that's a really important point. Passion can unfold in unexpected ways. It's not always a straight line. But there's also the flip side to consider, right? We can't ignore the practical realities of life.
Oh, absolutely. Bills got to get paid, responsibilities, family, all that.
Exactly. Sometimes following your passion might mean making tough choices, maybe even sacrifices. It's not always easy.
And that's not even touching on the whole what if you fail thing.
Right. Taking a risk to chase your passion means you might face setbacks. You might even burn out.
So how do we balance that? Passion on one hand and all those practical considerations and potential risks on the other.
I think the key is, and it might sound cliche, but honestly knowing yourself.
Okay, I'm listening. Break that down for me.
It's about taking the time to figure out what really matters to you, what excites you, what are you naturally drawn to, what are you good at, and even more importantly, what are your values? How do those values align with your passions?
Deep stuff. So you're saying figure out your core and then see how your passions fit into that bigger picture.
Exactly. Once you've got a handle on that, you can start thinking about how to bring more of that passion into your life. And that might not mean like quitting your job and becoming a nomadic artist. Sometimes it's about smaller steps.
You mean like finding ways to incorporate those passions into your daily routine?
Exactly. It could be anything, picking up a hobby again, volunteering for a cause that resonates with you, starting a side project.
Right, right. Little things that light you up.
Exactly. And even those seemingly small things can make a huge difference in your overall happiness and well-being.
Love that. So passion might not always be the straight path to happiness, but it's a key ingredient, a piece of the puzzle.
Absolutely. It's about finding that sweet spot between what sets your soul on fire and navigating the real world stuff. It's a journey.
Totally. Well, on that note, let me ask you this. What's one small step you can take this week, just one little thing, to bring a bit more of what you're passionate about into your life? It doesn't have to be some grand gesture, but even a small step in the right direction can make a world of difference. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
My pleasure. And keep those passions burning.
See you next time.
See ya.